in home detection. So really, really excited that we have that. But we're going to start out this hour with an item that you may not even know or be aware that this is a possibility, but this is a security sleeve. You get 6 of them, and it's for blocking the bad guys from getting your information. So you get 2 for your passports, and then you also get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for credit cards. And also, so I want to tell you that these are available here at HSN, and you need to have this because around the world they're starting to put chips in your credit card. But Akos Jankora, who's an inventor as well as a chemist, is going to come out, and I know you're anxious to tell everybody about this.
What you're going to get is 6 credit card sleeves, and you can choose whether you want the 2 passport sleeves. And here's the chip she's talking about. Right here in my hand, I went to the credit card companies. Look at how razor thin that is. That is the chip that's in most of your credit cards. Credit cards just like this in my hand. This credit card is embedded right inside. And what's happening now, it's called a radio frequency identification chip. It has all of your credit information on it. The trouble is, you can read it. You can electronically pickpocket these things quickly and easily. Let me show you something here. I have an amplified pickpocketing device right here on the set. I can pickpocket you from across the aisle in a mall. And watch this. I have it set down to low right now because I want you to show you. I'm going to show you the screen here. When I go near the credit card scanner, watch the screen what happens. So watch this. I don't know if you get a split screen. There we go. Oh my, these guys are fantastic. Watch this. When I go near there, look at that. Look, boom, just like that. There's the credit card information coming up on the screen right there. What happens is people are going around the mall and going around maybe right into entertainment park or whatever. I'm going to put it inside one of these sleeves, and now it's a vault. Now it absolutely blocks the radio frequency identification. You cannot pickpocket anybody with this thing. And if you don't have this in your pocket right now, you're not paying attention to the news. On big national newspapers, people are being reported that they're electronically pickpocketing places like gas stations because they have that tap and go or that quick pay or whatever they do. And credit cards, your government ID, your driver's license, your green cards, all that kind of stuff has what they have, these radio frequency identification chips in them. And these sleeves block it, period. Now, I'm going to show you a couple things, what's going on. You can buy cheaper ones. They're paper ones that look just like this. Okay, this, I think it says credit card protector on the outside. It's a paper one. When the government gives you, look at this, the government gave me this is my security pass. I don't have to go through security at an airport. Look at the metallic lining they gave me. This is one of the best ones in the industry. When the government, when the military want to protect a card, they use that kind of lining. Look at yours. It's the same metallic lining inside, and this is the best one. If you want the maximum, the best protection, the security sleeve is the way to go. I'm going to surprise you a little bit. This is a hotel room key in my pocket. How many times have I been to a hotel room where I get the quick checkout under the door, right? So I leave the hotel room key right there on the counter beside the television? You may not want to do that. Watch the screen again as I take this hotel room key from a big chain hotel, and I'm going to go near the screen and watch this. As I hit it, they're just like that. Boom. Boom. Did you see that? All of my credit information is on this key. Everything that I checked in with is on this hotel room key. The same information that opens the hotel room key, many hotels actually have all your credit information on here. This is something you do not want to leave around the hotel. Destroy this card. Put it in a sleeve, because if you put it in a sleeve, you now have a vault for that credit card. A little bit of information you probably didn't know, right? Now, let me tell you, not to scare you or anything, but you know these new iPhones that are coming out, and the new whatever, the new big smartphones they have coming out. One of the biggest technologies in them now is NFC, near field contact. And you know what they're doing now? These cell phones are now electronically pickpocketing the credit cards, pickpocketing your ID, and that's not the scary part. The scary part is the people are now putting viruses into like fake games and emails. Your own phone in your own pocket beside your own wallet can electronically pickpocket. You send that information over to the other side of the world, and you're getting hacked. This is such a common crime right now. The security sleeves is really the solution for you, and you get 6 of them, and we've never had them at this price. We've never had this fantastic offer before.
No,
the whole time I've been doing it.
And I was telling Akos that I actually had my credit card stolen, but it was still in my purse. Exactly what he's talking about. So I was checking my bank, and it had all these charges, and then I frantically opened my wallet, and there was my credit card right in my wallet. So I called the credit card company, and I said, listen, these charges, I've been at work all day. I haven't even left. How could I? And they were saying, oh yeah, don't worry. You know, they've heard of this. It's happening all the time now. It wasn't, they weren't even surprised at all. I was shocked out of my mind, so I own this. I have it in my wallet all the time. And I've got a little bank card for my daughter. She has it, and it's really, really important, because let me tell you what your life is like when somebody does this.
Oh my gosh.
You're on the phone. You're trying to explain yourself. You say, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. And then, you know, and if it keeps going for a couple days, maybe you go on a trip and you don't know it for a couple days. The longer you don't know it, the worse it is.
And how violated do you feel? I mean, what kind of trouble is that? Here's someplace else they use RFID chips. Your passport. This is my personal passport. You're saying, passport? What are you talking about? Watch what happens when I go near this scanner. Watch what happens, because the moment I go near this scanner with the passport, guess what? There's all the data. Now, I've encrypted it so you guys can't see all my data. Right there. This is the passport. And let me tell you what they do. Like, I have a friend of mine who works in Canada at the border. They have amplifiers. And now that I tell you this, you're going to see them on the wall. They can, while you're standing in line, electronically pickpocket your passport. He told me something that was so amazing. He says, ACOS, do not mislead a border guard. I go, why? That's good advice anyways. He goes,
yeah.
Because we generally don't ask you a question we don't already know the answer to. I go, what do you mean? You know how we ask you, where have you been? Yeah, we already know, because while you were standing in line, this scanner across the room electronically pickpocketed you. We actually knew where you were. And by the way, your credit cards, guess what we can do? We have the technology to go in and get your credit card information. And when you say to yourself, have you bought or received anything while you're away? If they see it, you might be in a little bit of trouble. Get the security card. Get this security sleeve. This is my wallet. I'm going to show you something. My wallet has several credit cards in it. Watch this as I go near this thing. I've got it set down on low, but the moment I go near it, boom. See that? You can actually see the data coming out of my cards that is in my wallet. And what I love about these security sleeves, let me tell you something. They're not the paper kind. They're not the paper kind. You can get them cheaper and made of paper, but forget about it. Mine has a metallic lining inside it. This is the military grade. This is the stuff that here's for example, the government gave me this one. This is my security pass. I actually don't have to go through security at an airport. And look at the one they gave me. That has the same metallic lining. It's just a different color. This is the one that when they really want to protect you, this is the kind of thing you're looking for. So if you're looking for one of these RFID protectors, maybe refrain from the paper one. I think the metal lined one does a much, much better job. And let me tell you something.
Here's we're showing the construction.
Yeah, look at this. You've got the metallic lining, you got the polyfilm, you got the substrate, you got the paper. This is a vault. This is the type of thing that really reduces anybody from electronically pickpocketing. Look at the customer picks. You got to read the reviews because they're outstanding.
There's 29 reviews on hsn.com. 29 reviews make this a customer pick. We're doing free shipping and handling.
I love it.
And $17.95. You think, what is your security worth? And of all the security systems that we have, this is probably one of the most common and the most easiest to stop by just getting these sleeves. And I bet you if you tell your mom about it, your daughter, your friend, they may not know about it. I actually just found out about this maybe just a couple months ago, and I work here at HSN by doing these presentations. So again, you're getting 6 of them, or you can choose 2 of the passport,
correct?
correct?
Can pick up the passport ones
yes.
too. Now here's it with my hand. This is what happens. This is a vault for your credit card. You saw me hit this. As soon as I put this in the vault, and what I love about this, it's not bigger, so I can sit it right back in my wallet where the card normally goes. So I'm not taking up any more space in my wallet. That's why we made them so nice and thin. But with it here, when I go near this scanner now, forget about it. You're not going to get electronically pickpocketed. No one's across the mall pickpocketing you. And by the way, this scanner I bought online for $80. I could have got the fancy one that actually not only electronically pickpockets, but actually reprograms cards. By the way, I could be in the mall, I could electronically pickpocket you, reprogram a blank card, and start spending your credit card in the same mall you are. Pause and think about that for a second.
Oh, that's so scary.
Why wouldn't you do this? I mean, seriously, why wouldn't you just do this? Put your driver's license, put your cards, put your bank cards, because all that stuff, look at all my stuff here. Take a look at this. This is my green card. You want to see a RFID chip on the back of this thing? Look at the size of that chip. That has my biometrics. That has all my history on it right there. And by the way, when they give you this card, they do not give you a paper one. You can buy these paper ones, maybe you've seen in the catalogs and stuff, you want a metal one. This is the government one that came with my high security ID. That's the one. And look at mine. Mine has got the same metallic shield inside it, not paper. This is going to give you maximum coverage, maximum performance. So things like your government ID, things like your driver's license. By the way, you know that HSN pass that opens doors for you?
Yes.
That's an RFID chip. They're using RFID chips on football players to track them on the football field. And by the way,
so like if you work in a company, like that badge that you use to get in, that has that information on it?
That's an RFID chip. All I need is a scanner. I can scan it and reprogram it, and Bob's your uncle. I mean, I got your information simple and easy as that.
Or you can get access to a place I don't want you to have access to.
100% right.
Yeah.
You need to put your sensitive stuff in one of these sleeves. It's the biggest growing crime rate in the industry right now. As I go near this scanner here, you are going to see I've got it encoded, encrypted. I don't want my person. This is a live credit card. This is a real credit card. I don't know if you can see it behind there. It is behind there. See that? It's picking it up. And when I put this inside this vault, done. Nothing. That's a vault for your credit card. And by the way, this is an amplifier. I can actually get you across the room with this. I've got it set down on low because I mess up with the wireless equipment in here.
Yeah, the lady at the bank said at gas stations they're doing a lot of lifting. She said that that's one of the main places they're just grabbing it.
Do you know why?
You don't even know it.
Tap and go. I mean, you can, if you're a crook, you can sit there. Oh, look at that customer tapping and going their card. They pay. I went to the fast food chain. I don't have to give them my credit card. Good technology, by the way, because last thing I want to do is give a stranger my credit card, so I keep it. I don't. But trouble is that scanner they use is this scanner right here. And now with this NFC communication that's on our phones, this is actually picking up on your phone. All the new iPhone has NFC.
So your phone can read your credit card and send it somewhere, which is you're walking down the street.
And they don't, by the way, they're not coming up close to you and doing this.
No, it was far away. And I'm telling you, nobody like bumped into me and tried, it wasn't no stranger around me. No. It was from far away where I had no idea. That was the scary part.
Well, first of all, I can do it
because my credit card was right in my wallet. It hadn't even left my possession.
Two ways I can do it. With one of these, which amplifies it and gets you across the room, or I can download a virus or email or something in here, and your phone, I can turn it off on remotely. Your own phone in your own pocket, in your own, maybe your handbag, is electronically pickpocketing you, sending the information wherever they send it. Let me tell you something. If you're not doing this, shame on you, because how surprised were you about the hotel room key? Did you know that?
I actually, and I worked on the road for 20 years. I actually didn't know that.
Oh my gosh, hotel room keys have these RFID chips. And if you want to know, we'll see what they look like. This is what they looks like, just like this. But it's really micro thin. It's embedded in your credit cards, embedded in hotel room keys. It's embedded in your government ID. It's really, really micro thin. And what it does, it's a way for you to, all your credit information's on this chip right here. It's embedded in your passport. And what they're doing is they're electronically pickpocketing you. Here's my solution. Forget about it. Put your credit card, put your hotel room key, put everything in a vault just like that. It fits in your wallet exactly where it went before. The old-fashioned way was to get one of these things. Who wants to carry one of those things around? I want to put this thing right in my wallet just like this. So take a look at this graphic here, because it's exactly what we're doing here. There's that RFID signaling out. You put it in there. There's the vault. Shut her down, baby. Just like that. No one's going to touch your credit cards. It really helps prevent that electronically pickpocketing you.
Yeah, and 29 reviews on hsn.com. Make this a customer pick, and also we're doing free shipping and handling. We want to get this into as many customers' hands as possible to